The home gym community is slowly dying, and we need to talk about it. The No Fake Channel checking in. Jonathan here, and unfortunately, the home gym community is shrinking. We need to talk today about why that's happening, what it means for you as a home gym enthusiast, and what it means for home gym manufacturers. But I do come bearing receipts. There's a lot of ways to quantify the size and scope of the home gym community, but the easiest way is probably with Google Trends. And we're just looking quickly at home gym. As you can see, April 2020, this thing spiked. It hit an all-time high. And as you can guess, that's because of COVID. People were trapped in their homes. They were locked in, locked down, and had to find a way to work out. So what were they searching? Home gym and home gym related items. Now you can see out here in 2023, it is above slightly pre-COVID times, but the trend is going down. It's coming back to where it was before COVID hit. And why is that? The truth is because a lot of people found that they just don't like to work out at home. And once their local gyms opened back up, they went back to that local gym community where it had all the equipment, all of the machines, and all of their friends. And a lot of people also found out that they just couldn't push hard in a home gym. Many people do get disgruntled or distracted when they're working out, and they find that even if they have amazing equipment down in their basement or their garage, it doesn't get used nearly as often because they're too distracted with the laundry, the kids, work, chores. And now, if you look at a similar term, home gyms, it shows the same overall trend where you get that big, massive spike in 2020, and then it has come back to almost pre-COVID times. Now, maybe hashtag home gym is just an anomaly. Maybe I've just found a weird outlier. Let's look at some other terms and see how they're faring in terms of the home gym community. Let's look at garage gym. And this is a really good interpretation of the home gym community because most people will have a garage gym. Reason being, in a large part of the United States, there are no basements, so you can't have a basement gym. And as you can see, very much like the term home gym and home gyms, that you have that massive spike during COVID times where everything took off. Everyone was looking to get home gym equipment. You couldn't find it in stock. And you can see this downward trend, meaning that it has nowhere else to go but down. There's very little reason you should expect to see any type of uptick. Let's look at a term adjacent to the home gym community, and that is CrossFit. For many of you who are aware, CrossFit is one of the best things to ever happen to the home gym community because in their charter, in their mantra is that you don't need a lot of space, you don't need a lot of equipment to get fantastic workouts, and really they pushed the home gym community upwards when they came into fame. Reason being is all people wanted to do was CrossFit, and the idea that they could just simply do it out of their garage was not only a practical one, but it showed that it was a great proof of concept. Many people got fantastic results out of their garage. And if you look at a lot of your local CrossFit gyms or boxes, it's literally just like an extended version of many people's garages. So let's dive into this term, and you can see that it has spikes. Now, the reason for these spikes is the CrossFit Games, where they actually advertise and have television promotion for their major event of the year. And you can see those spikes occurring. However, if you look at the overall total, you'll see that we're way down here, and the downward trend is that people don't care about CrossFit. And most of you don't have to look at the numbers to know that I'm telling the exact truth. If you go on Instagram, YouTube, or social media in general, you'll see that home gym content is way down. Reason being is that people who create content gravitate towards the soup du jour, the big issue of the day, the big topic, the trending stuff. And in 2020, what was trending? Home gyms, and that stuff skyrocketed, which is why you saw so many creators entering YouTube channels to kind of showcase their home gyms and review home gym equipment. Well, now that we're in 2023, a lot of those people have just fallen off. They've either stopped producing content or they've changed up their content, or a lot of them have just started to produce content once a month versus multiple times a week. Now, most of your favorite big, massive home gym content creators are still pumping out that content in order to push their affiliate links, and that's all well and good. But if you took a close dive into their actual views, you would know that the views for home gym content on YouTube especially are going nowhere but down. And that, in fact, is twofold. Number one, the home gym community, as I've said multiple times, is shrinking. It's clear as day. And number two, a lot of people who are just John Q. Public, the weekend warrior who wants to get 2, 3 workouts in at home, they have their home gym. They have their home gym built. It's not changing. They're happy with their equipment. They're happy with their workouts, and they're done. They don't need anything else to feel like they can get a good workout in. They're just going to keep hitting their workouts on a consistent basis, and they don't need to review or watch any other home gym equipment reviews. But what about manufacturers? How are they taking this hit? Clearly, there was a massive spike and an increase in new companies into the home gym manufacturing market when 2020 hit. But now that we're 3 years out, you can see that many of them have stopped producing new equipment, and many of them have ceased to exist as well. Now, the big players in the world are still there. They're still making new equipment and still selling new equipment, but you can see they are gravitating away from the home gym community. Now, Rogue Fitness, as I've mentioned probably 100 times now, is not a seller of home gym equipment. They don't make equipment for the home gym. They make equipment for CrossFit and for local gyms. If you don't remember, they actually started out as a reseller website where they resold existing CrossFit gear to CrossFit gyms who were just starting out, and they eventually created their own stuff. Their stuff skyrocketed. They make fantastic equipment, but it is, again, gravitated towards your local CrossFit gym, your local gym that can afford to buy what they're producing and that needs commercial grade, heavy over duty, over the top type of equipment. As an example, this Rogue Monster Pritchett pad, fantastic, but it is absolutely a beast. Most people can't not only afford this, but can't fit it in their home gyms because there's just nowhere to store it. So you need to have a massive gym, most people, in order to want to grab one of these. Also, the Manta Ray bench that they have listed. This thing is over $1,000 when you factor in shipping, well above and beyond what anyone needs in their home gym, and clearly a massive expense. And it is easier to sell a $1,000 bench or multiple $1,000 benches to a brand new CrossFit gym or a brand new local gym, or even a hotel gym that's upgrading their material. Even Rep Fitness, who has been championing the home gym community for quite some time and has been the leader in new home gym equipment for probably 2.5 years running now, has seen the writing on the wall. Now, they're still producing new equipment for the home gym, but they're trying to generate greater revenue year over year. And with the home gym community shrinking, they know they can't do that through the home gym community. They've got to seek other avenues. And that's why they just put out their rig builder. This is a whole thing designed in order to simply design a rig for your home gym. But guess what? This isn't meant for a home gym. This is meant for a CrossFit gym. It's meant for a college weight room. It's meant for a local business that's building out a whole section. This 100% smells and shows that Rep Fitness is trying to get into the local gym market, whether it's a local gym, whether it's a hotel gym, or even a college weight room or a high school weight room. And of course, when you buy this, you're going to want to buy all of the safeties and other attachments that go with it. And clearly the price tag is going to be much higher than a typical home gym build. And for most people, if you think about a local gym, they may have 1 or even 2 of these stations. If you think about a college gym, they may have like 5 or 10 of these massive rig stations set up for all of their athletes. So it's a great way for Rep Fitness to continue to seek higher revenue and to grab those big purchases. And this makes perfect sense because local gyms and college gyms will change their equipment up every 5 years, whether it's working or not. They feel like they got to get the new, whereas a home gym owner gets one power rack and they're going to own it for the rest of their lives or until they get bored of that color. What does this mean for you and me, the home gym enthusiast who loves to get their workouts in and watch the occasional home gym review and pick up some of the new equipment that comes out just because it's shiny and new? Don't fret. don't fuss. There's still going to be new equipment coming out quarter over quarter because companies need to produce new equipment in order to generate hype. Sometimes that might just be a color change, it might be a small feature, but we should still see new equipment being released, just not nearly as fast as we saw in 2022. Keep in mind that if you are an enthusiast, the upside to the home gym community slowly taking a nosedive is that prices are going to come down. Demand goes down, competition is still pretty strong, and you're going to see competition lowering their prices to get your boku bucks. And the benefit on top of all of that is that everyone that has given up on the home gym life, the home gym community, hashtag home gym, is selling their equipment. They paid for it through the nose in 2020 and 2021, and now they're giving it away on Facebook Marketplace. So if you are on a budget or if you're just looking for a great deal, go to Facebook Marketplace. There's tons of stuff that's not only on there, but it's been sitting on there for a while, at least in my community, and many people are willing to take significant hits on their prices in order to just get rid of it. If you want to see another amazing hot take, then check this video out. And if you came this far, you and I are like B.A. Baracus and Hannibal. We are best friends, shake and bake. Thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.
Job's done.